Okay, I'm not taping right now, Papa. So, you going to bed now?
I think so,
Are you tired?
yeah.
And so you think you're going to go to bed?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. What time is it?
It's 9:11.
9:11.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's backwards. Wait a minute, I gotta fix this. Let's see. How do I? Well, that's not right. Now it says 9:11. Now it's right. It was all at backwards. It was backwards, but now it's frontwards.
Bass backwards, was it?
It was bass backwards. Bass backwards. Yeah, that's what it was.
You sure are good looking.
I'm good looking.
Yes, ma'am. You sure are.
You're funny.
No, I
Where
know.
is that cat?
I don't know. Somewhere over here.
Huh. Okay.
Somewhere around here.
Somewhere over the rainbow. Okay, we've lost a cat.
Uh,
So anyhow, you guys,
right there.
there it is. Oh my God. You know what? We were talking a little bit about getting a cat, and then I decided, no, I'm not going to get a cat. I decided, no, I'm not going to get a cat. I don't need a cat. And so I didn't get a cat. And so then, um,
Today.
so then today, Papa is walking toward the road. He goes to the road, does these road runs all day long. This stray cat out of nowhere follows him in the yard and in the house. This cat has been in the house all day long, all up in my face. Where is that cat?
Right here.
Oh, let me see.
Oh, don't you be scratching me.
Yeah, don't let her scratch you. Oh, see,
Get
see,
my,
she's over there on Papa's chair. You see her
I'll get
or
my,
him?
get my knife and cut
We don't know if it's a her or a him, but it's a cat.
Yeah, what do you see here?
So
Oops. You see boy or girl?
I don't know if it's a boy or girl. I don't see no gonads on him, so I think it's a girl. She got sharp fingernails, doesn't she?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She's real good.
There she is.
She jumped right up over the tree.
My friend told me, she goes, do not get a cat. A cat will just get in your stuff. A cat will get in your stuff. A cat will get in your way. A cat will get on your table and get in your yarn and get in your fabric and get in your way and get in your face. That's a cat butt right there. Do you see all of these hanging on my lamp? Those are my hens. Where you going, kitty? Meow meow. I don't know what to call her. Pup dog? Pup dog? Can I just call you pup dog? Well, she's gone down. She doesn't go. I think she's a girl. I don't know. She might be a girl. She might not be a girl. She might be a boy. I don't know. I don't even know. He. Maybe I'll just call her she, he would be a good name. I could call her she, he. But she just followed him. We did not go and get this cat. And we never have no stray cats running around here. Why today? Now, my daughter had seen this cat a little bit here and there around, she said, but she never saw much of it. Just like it would go hide underneath the porch or something. And
Eat.
she's eating.
Mm-hmm.
She's eating.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have a cat. I think we have a cat, Papa.
I think we got one.
I gotta give Papa a fuzzle. Look at that hair on
Yeah,
top of his head.
Papa would really like to have a fuzzo. How about a fuzzo tomorrow?
A fuzzo tomorrow?
Yeah,
Okay.
I got a fuzzo machine.
You got a fuzzle machine? Yeah, you need a shave too.
Yeah, yeah, I do.
You see all them jars on top of them cupboards in the kitchen? All of those jars up there have got dried vegetables and stuff in it. When I was into really doing some dehydrating. So if the apocalypse comes, we're in good shape. Yeah.
I'm going to bed.
You going to bed?
Yeah, give me a kiss.
I ain't giving you no kiss. This is a rated PG.
I don't care. Give me a
Oh,
kiss.
you're a brat.
I
He's
love you, baby.
He's such a brat sometimes. I tell him it's rated PG, and I don't know. I just don't know.
You ain't never going to be able to trade me in.
What was that noise? Is that cat walking on a piano?
No, the cat was
Oh.
getting a drink of water.
Oh, that was the sound of the dish.
Yeah.
That cat has just made herself to home, or himself to home. What would be a good name for a cat, for a male or female? Because we don't know what it is. I think it's a girl, though. It won't really matter because now we gotta have to go bring it to the veterinarian.
I think it's a girl.
You think it's a girl?
Yeah.
Because wouldn't it? It's young though. It's pretty young. There's no like them gonad things there. Maybe I'm not supposed to say that word either.
I'm going to bed.
Okay, you go to bed, love.
I love you.
I love you more.
See you in the morning.
Okay, see you in the morning. So anyhow,
Your bed's ready. Your chair's ready.
I know it is. It always is. So this is my table. See, my sewing machine sits there. Look at these dollies. Aren't they the cutest things ever? Look at this one. I want to get inspiration from her dress and make a doll and with this much bling on her dress. She's beautiful. This is a Alaska. This a Alaskan native. This one comes from Alaska. Look how soft and fuzzy that one is. And these are a little brother and sister. They're Dutch. They got their little wooden shoes. There's the sister. Aren't they cute? Okay, you guys stand up by my sewing machine so my sewing machine looks very pretty until I sew. Okay. There. And then there's my pin cushion. We'll put that right there. That's my book right there. And then this is I made that. I have, there's that cat on my table. This here is my placemat. I still got more. I'm gonna continue working on this. I've got a lot done on here. I got a sewing done on it, and some of these flowers are just glued on because this is a anything goes placemat. But these scarves that are on here, they came from my friend Enid. And I'm going to put her name down here. I'm going to put Enid right there because this is going to be for memory of my friend Enid. Enid was one of my
Did I get my 8 o'clock pills?
Yes, you got your 8 o'clock pills. Okay. Enid was one of my dear subscribers that I've had from like forever. And she didn't live far from me. She lived up in Oklawaha, which is not far. Now she's just laying right over there on my feed bags. And but Enid passed away. She was only 61 years old. And her husband sent me the video of her funeral, so I watched that yesterday. That was just hard to watch because, and then after I watched her video, I went and I read through a lot because we used to message just on Messenger a lot. And I went and read through a lot of her messages, and it's hard. I am glad that her husband stayed in contact with me because otherwise I wouldn't have known that she had the cancer. That cancer is horrible. But these scarves, she sent me a box of scarves one time. And there must have been 40 scarves in there. But these are part of the scarves, just the color that's on the background. And then everything else that's on here is just a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And it doesn't have any theme or anything. It's just a little bit of everything. Kind of looks like a flower garden, though, doesn't it? But I'm gonna put her name like down here at the bottom somewhere. I'm just gonna embroider her name there, so that and this is gonna be and I'm gonna just leave it as a placemat right here in my area, because well, not a placemat because I wouldn't be able to put like a plate on it or anything, but this lady was so amazing. She was amazing. And when I listened to her funeral was it was a beautiful service. And even when the pastor, preacher, priest, whatever he was doing the service, he mentioned in the service how she liked doing her arts and her crafts and making junk journals. And I thought when I heard him say the junk journals, and then he kind of looked puzzled when he said junk journals, and then he made some kind of a comment. Not sure what those are, but that's what she did. And so I thought, oh my goodness, that a memory of her making junk journals is amazing. And so, but she had such a, she just was, she had, I don't know what, such a good spirit. Even, the last couple of weeks she was laying in the bed, and she couldn't, she was in bad shape the last couple of weeks. And, but bless her heart, I'm telling you, and her poor husband, oh my God, her poor husband he's just so brokenhearted. They was married 25 years and a half, 25 and a half years. And so that's sad. I'm sad for him. I continue prayer for him for his recovery, his comfort, and you know all those things you need when you lose somebody you just truly, truly love. And so, but anyhow, I just wanted you to see my cat. I guess I have a cat. I guess I didn't know I was going to have a cat. And I said, no, I'm not going to get a cat. And yes, Cardula, I know you told me don't get no cat. And and at that time, I had already talked to another lady that was going to get me a kitten because her neighbors had kittens. But then I told this other lady, I said, no, I changed my mind. Don't get me one of them kittens. And then this one just showed up out of nowhere. And so it's just meant to be. It's meant to be that I have this cat. And if she gives me a hard time while I'm trying to stitch or sew or whatnot, well, that's okay because that won't be any different than my children. My children give me a hard time right all the time. I was just talking yesterday. I wonder if I can have them aborted. Let me see, they're 37, 48, 50, and 54. Can you have them aborted at that age? Don't know. But, I don't think I'd have them aborted. But sometimes I love each and every one of them. I love each and every one of them equally and abundantly and unconditionally. Each and every. Why won't they love each other? That's where my problem lies. It gives me stress and anxiety. Ugh. So anyway, I get along with all of them fine, just fine, as long as they're just by themselves. Well, no, there's a couple that get along pretty much, but why? But then I look at my family. There was 6 siblings in my family. After we started leaving the nest, we just all went our separate ways. I don't even remember their names, half of them. Well, I've lost 2 of my brothers. They was my favorite ones too. Well, no, I didn't have no favorite ones. Like, Jennifer told me your favorite child is always the one that's closest to you that day. So because she wanted to be my favorite child yesterday when she was here, or the day before. And so I said, I can't pick a favorite child. She goes, yes, whoever is closest to you on that day is your favorite child. So I said, okay, then you're my favorite child. And so, but then when Tommy Sue's here, that she's my favorite child. If Billy's here, he's my favorite child. And Skeeter has to always be my favorite child because he's in Arizona and I don't get to see his face. And so, but anyhow, well, I guess that, I finished this one, you guys. You see how that one turned out? I like that. What will I do with it? Probably nothing. Probably take some thumbtacks and stick it on the wall. It's just a piece. That's all it is. It's just a piece. Okay. Well, I don't think I have anything else to tell you. I don't think so anyway. I'm gonna make a book cover. In fact, maybe I'll start that tonight if my new cat will let me. But I'm gonna use this. Just a minute. Just hang on. Hang on to your shorts. Hang on to your shorts. Just a minute. This here is what I'm gonna use. This was sent to me by Carmen. Carmen sent this to me. She made this and she sent it to me. It's unfinished. The edges are unfinished. And it goes lengthwise like this. But I am going to make a journal wrap out of it. And so, is that cat hair? I'll be having me some cat hair on my, oh, well, I used to have dog hair. But see, isn't that beautiful? And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a journal wrap because I'm really into these memory wraps now. Memory wraps, where you just wrap your memories up in a wrap. And I think I'm going to work on that tonight. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I got me these electric socks. I got these electric socks today that you put on your legs and then you plug them in. And they air up like a blood pressure cuff, and they massage your legs. And so I've been doing that a lot, 3 times today. 3 times. I'm gonna do them one more time, and I do them for about an hour each time. And man, that feels so good. It's like a massage thing, and so I like that. So that's doing good for my legs. Are you hung up in my thread spool, Mr. Cat with no name? Mr. No Name Cat. Mr. No Name Cat's got his foot on Cordula. Mr. No Name Cat has just like you said. Now he's giving himself a little bath. See there? Oh, I gotta fix that. You see that one little piece of overhang of like a quilt thing? That's over a different sewing machine. But then above it is a whole bunch of my stuff. I've got to sort through that. I got to sort through a lot of stuff. That's my computer. That hairy looking thing, that's my feather duster. And that stuff over there, oh, I don't know how we get so much in craft supplies. I'm holding my stick in my hand here. Do you see Granny and Grandpa right there behind me? Well, I gotta find a different place to sit them. And I gotta make her an apron. She had an apron. I don't know where her apron went. But they were stuffed in the closet for a long time next door. And so Tommy Sue just brought them back over to me. But the man looks like George Bush. Yeah. But anyhow, that's my walker right there. I got stuff on my walker too. I got stuff on everything. And so, and see on the door I got hanging a shoe rack, because then you can put stuff in the shoe rack. and then that goes into the refrigerator, under the kitchen. You can't really see too much in there. But anyway, yeah. I should really show you all the. Look at that pretty quilt on Papa's chair. That's pretty nice. So that's her. Or him. I think it's a her, though. I think you're a girl, Susie Q. Should I call you Susie Q? But then if you turn out to be a boy, well, then you wouldn't be Susie Q. My name is Sue. How do you do? I made them call you Petunia. I'm a lonely little petunia in the onion patch. You're not supposed to be cleaning your bum when you're on national TV. Maybe I'll call her Petunia. I call my friend Alicia Petunia. I don't know how come I got started calling her Petunia, but I might have to call this cat Petunia. I'm a lonely little petunia in the onion patch, the onion patch, the onion patch. I'm a lonely little petunia in the onion patch, and all I do is cry all day. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo. The air's so strong it takes my breath away. But anyway, maybe I'll call her Petunia. Petunia, do you like the name Petunia? And if you turn out to be a boy, I'll just call you Mr. Petunia. Yeah, that's an idea. I think her name is Petunia. She looks like a petunia. She does have a cute little face. Yeah, I'm sure she's a girl because otherwise she'd have a bigger head. She's not very old though. I don't think you're very old. Are you very old? When was your birthday? When was you born? When was you born, Petunia? Okay. I'm going to have to let y'all go now. And me and Petunia, we ask God to watch over you. Every step you take, every move you make, keep you safe and secure and happy and healthy and humble. And if a cat just comes into your life without asking, and look at her, she just wants to be on me. Oh, she loves me. Why? Okay, Petunia. We love you, Petunia. And why you got this thread? You got my thread on you. Jiminy Christmas. Okay, Petunia. Let me have that. Yeah, it's Petunia. Okay, God bless you all. Thanks for watching this bunch of junk. Wait a minute. I got to now find how to turn this thing off. Don't lay on my mouse. Okay. I got to turn it off with the mouse. Okay, now. There it is. Oh, she's going to clean me. She's so pretty.